The World Cup is finally here. It kicks off, obviously, the Sunday just gone. This video's going up on the Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll just run through my predictions of what I think from the group stage winners, the runners up in the groups, all the way through to player of the tournament or goal scorer, everything like that. So, on screen, I'll show you the group winners and runners up at the same time. Group winners for Group A, I've went for Netherlands, England for Group B, Argentina for Group C, France for Group D, Germany for E, Belgium for F, Brazil in G, and Portugal in H. I think looking at those groups, basically, the winners, I think it's going to be comfortable. Then the only one we might see a challenge in would be Group H or G, between Brazil, and obviously you've got Brazil, Switzerland, you've got Uruguay and Portugal, you've got stuff like that. It's going to be, could be entertaining games. I think a lot of the group games you will get close calls. I don't think there's going to be like 4 or 5-0 wins, maybe 2 or 3, but I don't. 2 or 3-0 wins, I mean not 2 or 3 5-0 wins, obviously. But I don't think that because the amount of games that's already been played, usually the World Cup kicks off obviously at the end of the season where players have had a bit of a chance to get a rest. Not, within a week, you're getting back into things. This World Cup is a bit of a shocker, but we'll keep politics out of this video. Runners up, as you can see on screen, are with Senegal, USA, Poland, Denmark, Spain, Croatia, Switzerland and Uruguay. I think, realistically, compared to the group winners, I think it's pretty much going to be one of those where the group winners will win, basically finish on 7 or 9 points, then the runners up will finish on 4 points, and then the bottom 2 teams will probably finish on 2 points really. Maybe that, I don't know. Ultimately, it will obviously set up quite a good, amazing ties. If to what I'm showing on screen is 100% accurate, that's going to show some amazing ties. That is going to be quality to watch. Hopefully, we'll get entertaining games, not just in the groups, but through the full tournament. There's a lot of players going to be missing out on, obviously, this year's World Cup due to injury, just because you think the quick turnaround from even last season ending, the 21-22 season, to then starting back up pre-season to everything, it's not right. Most people say, well, you'll see the minority saying, football is shouldn't complain, you get paid so much money. That is correct to one side of the argument, but you're playing every 3 or 4 days, you're training every single day, you're probably running for what, 3 hours a day, and you do that for 7 days a week. You're going to burn out, and all it is, it's so easy. I've done my meniscus just recently. You just do a running, and then you're out for 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Others can tear their ACL for just running. They get bad challenges, poor refereeing, that you just start kicking people and they let it away with it, then your ankles go, your Achilles go, muscle injuries because you've not had a chance to properly recover. People don't take into consideration the recovery time it takes. Because probably from about mid-September to October time, after 6 weeks of the season, you're not 100%, you're never 100% fully fit until the pre-season following. You get about 6-7 weeks of being fully fit and then that's you. You'll be carrying knocks, professionals will be taking injections to numb the pains, whether that's in the ankles or thighs, whatever. You're never 100% fully fit after a certain period of the season, and it doesn't matter. But enough of that. Last 16 winners, I'll move on. I've got the Netherlands, Argentina, England, France, Germany, Brazil, Belgium and Portugal. I think with those games, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be more comfortable. I think, realistically, obviously the ties of last 16 obviously going to be Brazil, Uruguay. I think that's probably going to be the best game you'll probably get out of the bunch. Maybe I don't know. I think that probably is going to be the game of the round. The last 16. We're going to wait and see. I think realistically, if you look at that, there will be an upset of the tournament. I could feel. I think the most realistic one, or the upset maybe going out early, could be maybe the Dutch. The Dutch or England, I think, could be the upset of the tournament. Do I think it's realistic to happen? Probably the most realistic of the tournament, I don't really know. I still think the Dutch and the English are still very fucking strong. But if I had to say who's going to be going out in the last 16 of a big nation, I could say I'm probably going to be England. I think England's probably a shout to go out to the Polish. Out of the groups, I could see maybe Croatia getting put out. Denmark, maybe. It's going to be interesting because you will see a shock or two. Because you see a lot of teams have not got a full, like, they've had players come in, but then the amount of players that are missing that would have made the last, like, the 26-man squads is mental. Moving on to the semi-finals now. I think that the winners are going to be Argentina, Brazil, France, and Portugal. I think if we look at that, obviously this is the way that it shows on screen I've went for. So if the way that this tournament's not set up correctly on that, you can blame EA Sports because that's the website I used. So blame fucking EA if it doesn't work out right. Okay? You don't blame our stupidity. You blame EA fucking Sports. Okay? That's what you do. But no, we went Argentina, Brazil, France and Portugal. I think that is going to be, well, we've seen the last 8. Well, no, the last 8. The last 4. I don't know why I said the last 8 there, I'm stupid, right? That's why you can call me stupid. I think that's going to be the semi-finalists. In the winners, I think you're going to see Brazil and Portugal. I think it's going to be a Brazil and Portugal final with an Argentina and France third place playoff. I do not think Messi, because this will be, I think, Messi's last World Cup, I do not see him getting into the final to have a last hurrah. Would I like to see a Brazil and Argentina and Portugal final? I think that is what every football fan would want to see. You see Ronaldo against Messi. You see who is the ultimate goat of the sport, especially internationally. It would be interesting, but I don't think we'll see it. I think it will be Messi to finish third. Because I think Argentina will beat France in the third place playoff, and then it's got to be basically can Ronaldo win it, but I don't think he will. I think it's going to be Brazil to win it, Portugal to finish second, then obviously with Argentina third, France fourth. I've got money on Brazil to win it. I think Brazil, look at the squad, they've got, I think, players in every position are just, I think this will be the year. I think they'll finally win it again after, because I can't even remember the last time they won it, maybe 2006 I think, or that was France. No, that was Italy. Whenever Brazil last won it, I can't remember. I don't pay attention to international football, being Scottish, with obvious fucking reasons. I'll move on to the top goal scorer of the tournament, which I think is going to be Vinicius Junior. I think top assister of the tournament is going to be Neymar. Young player of the tournament, I think it's going to be Vinicius Junior because I think with Brazil, I think Brazil's going to win it. Now, I don't know if Vinicius will come into it because he's 21, 20. I should really confirm this when I wrote this down. I don't know how they'll work it out. That's not right, I typed up World Cup there. He is 22 years old. I don't know if that would be classed as young player of the tournament. I couldn't tell you. Because he would have technically been 21 before the 1st of July. Because he was one of the 12. But if he's not, then I'll probably go with Pedri or Nuno Mendes from Portugal. And player of the tournament, I think it's going to be Neymar. Either that or Vinicius Junior. I think because Brazil, I think they're just going to win it. It makes sense to go with the top goal scorer, the assister, the young player, the player of the tournament. For the goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward of the tournament. Goalkeeper, I'll go with Alisson Becker. I think pretty much he's going to be Brazil's goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure he's the main goalkeeper anyway, so it makes sense. I don't see Ederson starting any games unless maybe if they're guaranteed to finish first with the last group game left, or Becker gets injured with obvious reason. I think Alisson's just going to start and be the goalkeeper of the tournament. Defender, I went with Ruben Diaz. I think you'll see Portugal be. I don't think Portugal will concede many. I think they might concede one or two. Or obviously all the way up to the final. The most they'll concede, because what would that be? You got 3 group games, you got your 16 quarters, 8. Or your semi-finals. 6 games, I think they'll concede about 2 up to the final. Then I can see Brazil probably winning the final 3-1, 3-2. But I think Ruben Diaz, because I think this will be a tournament where Portugal defensively, they're going to show their quality, but they'll come up short in the final. Midfielder, now this, I've spent I think about an hour last night, an hour trying to think between all the midfielders. I went through Brazil, Portugal, Argentina, France. I went through everything, trying to think, and it might be a bit of Manchester United bias here, but I went with Bruno Fernandes. Now, is it the bias shown? Probably. But I feel if Portugal gonna get to the final, I think it's gonna be with Bruno setting up like Ronaldo. I don't even remember who's actually in the squad. I should have looked at the squad before I recorded this, shouldn't I? But fuck me. But I think Bruno's gonna be influential in this tournament. I think if Portugal have got a chance of coming up against Brazil in the final, make it to the final, to hopefully try and get Ronaldo his send-off to international football, which I think he might make the Euros of 24, but I don't think he'll make the 26 World Cup. I think that's obvious. But the forward of the tournament to have went with is Vinicius Junior. I think this is going to be a tournament where you will see Vinicius Junior absolutely run riot. I've gone over to the top goal scorer, the young player of the tournament, forward of the tournament. I think this is going to be a big year for Vinny. I think this is going to be a year which last season was a top season for him. He started to show already this season. I think it's going to be a big season for him. He's 2 years older than me, and that's quite scary, but life happens. But that is my World Cup predictions. This video, as I said at the start, is going out on the Tuesday, or the Tuesday or the Wednesday. So the World Cup, I think the first group games of each group are gonna be played. Don't know how many. Obviously the World Cup it's already started with Qatar and Senegal. It is, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously by the time this goes up, the results have happened. But that is what I think will happen in this year's World Cup. Brazil to win it, Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo first second, Argentina third, and France fourth. So if you did enjoy, leave your World Cup predictions down below. Who do you think's going to win it? Your third place team. If you want to do the top goal scorer, the assister, young player of the tournament, along with the goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward of the tournament, leave in the comments below. But I'll catch you in the next one. Let's see. Did I get the World Cup right? We'll find out next month. And what? Because the World Cup final is I don't even know. When is the World Cup final actually? I forgot. I'm actually forgetting about this stuff. It's like the 18th of December, I think. So it's got to be 18th of December. exactly 1 month tomorrow when I'm recording it, we'll find out how much I got right. I'll catch yous. I'll probably do a follow up on that. But if you did enjoy, as I say, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next one. Goodbye.